You know that moment when a friend sends the text, "Oh my gosh, wait until you see this, ... That happened to me this week, and it was a public social media post from my ex-husband, and he thanked his new wife for being sweet, practical, selfless, understanding, his exact words. And he mentioned to her that her birthday didn't get to be celebrated this year, and that he was just basically so lucky to have a woman who wouldn't make a fuss about that. And if I had read that years ago, before I healed, it would have crushed me. I would have felt shame. I would have thought, so that's what I needed to not be cheated on. More practical, more selfless, more understanding, less needy, less loud, less me. But healed me reads it very differently, because I spent a decade and a half catering to the needs of this person, literally shining a spotlight on him and standing in the background. And that's what he needs. That's what he wants. And when I became a mother, my resources shifted, and that's when our problems began. And honestly, I spent most of my life trying to be that dimmed woman, reading the room, managing everyone else's feelings, trying to be easy, trying to be low maintenance, trying not to take up too much space. And it brought me to a point in my life where I didn't even know who I was anymore. And I got an autoimmune disease, and I felt confused and unhappy. I only knew how to make everyone else comfortable, but I had no idea what made me happy or comfortable. No wonder I didn't fit in with that man. He needed a woman whose biggest quality was being practical. And I was meant to be alive. I still want to see the world. I still want huge adventures. I still have big, messy, colorful dreams. I have a vision board on my wall right now that is wildly impractical. I have business ideas that don't make perfect sense on paper, but you bet I'm going to be brave and do them. I have a pink bedroom with a pink mini fridge in it. I have a Disney castle pink bathroom with a neon crown on the wall. And even in my 50s, I want a whole new chapter for myself. I don't want to disappear into being understanding. I don't want to be celebrated only when I don't need anything. And I don't want my life to be where my birthday doesn't matter. I don't want to be bound by words like practical, selfless, easy, understanding, anymore, because I learned something so important. Selfless without boundaries is just another word for invisible. And understanding without limits is just another word for silent. And I'm done being silent. And I don't even know if I want to do this chapter alone. I love companionship and friendship and connection. And I'm not against men. I'm raising young men of my own. But I'm done with relationships where the bar for a woman is staying small. I want a partner who plans, who celebrates, who sees me, not me putting my needs last. A man who wants a woman with needs and opinions and color in her life. And I don't want to pretend to be practical anymore. I want to live. I want to laugh too loud. I want to dream big. I want to take up space. I want boundaries on my selflessness now, because I finally know myself. And the version of me that disappears just to keep peace and make everyone else happy and comfortable, she doesn't exist anymore. This chapter might be my last, and it isn't about being easy, it's about being free.